YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, to episode 2 of uhhh, Random Assorted Quizzes, part 2. I had great fun with it last time, and we've just been trying to get a little bit of variety on the channel. We're starting out a little bit soft, a little bit slow with some random quizzes, just because they're the easiest content of all time. We had a little bit of scroll through the website last time, and there was just so much fantastic content on uhhh. How could I say no to a little bit more? Like I said, let's get started. We're gonna start with how Texan are you? I think it's gonna be fun. I've always wondered how Texan I am. It's a question I ask myself every day when I look in the mirror, and it's a question that I get constantly asked in my YouTube comments. People just want to know how Texas I am, Texan-ish, Texans-ish I am. We're gonna find out the answers today. Texas is the home to the world's largest colonies of. I would be surprised if it's probably mosquitoes. Nope, it was something else I didn't get to see because the answer popped up for half of a millisecond. Texas is pretty big, right? Which country? Yeah, dude, they don't be shutting up about how big it is. Us Texans always talking about it being big. Texas, that's like the bit, right? Is Texas big? Which country could fit twice inside of it? Bro, probably. Like twice exactly? Malaysia could probably fit in there more than twice. Japan? Honestly, could? I could see. I don't know if Germany could fit twice. Mexico, I don't know about twice. It's gotta be like Malaysia or Japan, right? It's fucking Germany. There's no way Malaysia can't. Right, yeah, sure. The fastest road in America is in Texas. What's the speed limit on this road? What? 90 miles per hour? 80 miles per hour is the fastest road in the whole... Oh, in Texas? Really? That's all? That's the fastest road. Is 80 miles an hour. What? In the whole state? How many times could the state of Texas fit into Alaska? Once and a half times. Didn't even see. Which animal product is the Texas #1 producer... Is Texas the #1 producer? It's got to be beef, right? Nope. Oh, they do have sheep in America. Who would I know? Which former U.S. president was born in Texas? George W. I nearly... What's the state bird of Texas? The screech owl. What's the Texas state... Can I be honest? I've lost interest. I've lost interest in this one. Which Texas? Yeah, probably like Austin or like Dallas, maybe. Nope. What is the origin of the phrase "Don't mess with Texas"? Yeah, the Civil War. That's what they were all saying. They were all running around going, "Don't mess with Texas." An anti-littering camp. Which Texas city has the most music venues per capita? Dallas. What's the state of Texas motto? What's the motto of Texas? Friendship. Texas also boasts the largest urban bat. How many nations? How many of the 10 most populous? Let me guess. Not from Texas. Would be not very Texan. You got me. Apparently I need to bone up. Bonk? I don't know about that one. I think I'm fine right now, to be honest. I think I'm chilling for a little bit. Texas, no. Bone up on my Texas know-how? Maybe. That might be true. Maybe your heart belongs to another state like Wisconsin. I do really like Wisconsin. That's probably second on the list of places I would like to live in in the United States. Am I a top? Next step. After step 1, pure love. Step 2, am I a top or a bottom? Not reading that. Too long didn't read, plus you're a knockoff Sporkle. Choose one reason that helps you decide which kind of fruit you would like to eat. Easy to peel or no seeds to spit out. Choose based on my taste. Yeah, probably. Although I will admit, I like oranges and don't eat them because they're a pain in the ass. So maybe. What manner will you take when you go outdoors when it's raining, but it's neither drizzle nor a downpour? Dude, I'd just be chilling in that. The mid-range, light rain. Just send me out there. Yeah, get caught in the rain shower, dude. I do be loving that shit. What will you choose if you have to wear any kind of accessories to match your daily dress? My daily dress is like a t-shirt or a hoodie, so I would look like a right prick if I wore a tie, and I have no cover to butt links in. I don't know what a neck strap is. Finger ring or ear stud or watch/bracelet. I have a watch. I have a couple watches. I'm wearing a necklace like right now and wear necklaces all the time. So probably the necklace, although I don't know what a neck strap is. It's probably got to be the necklace just because that makes sense. Which of the following kinds of voice will you get attracted by more easily? I'm not a huge... Voices are like a make or break thing, or like something that's like I'm really like that bothered by. But the right voice happens and I hear it, I'm like... It's not like a main thing, but it can, but like, you know, if you know me, that's one thing that can immediately just, you know? I mean, you know what I'm going. I'm just gonna click it and move on. You know, you guys know what you know. Do you like to eat mustard? A little. What is your style based on your normal type? Comfortable. Which of the following lyrics best fits your mindset? I envy your love, which has strong vigor like a queen with great popularity. It's said that too ideal a love is always impossible to touch, while I still attempt to seize it wherever I go. Love is just like continuous raindrops. The more I think, the messier it will be. That doesn't even... What do you mean? How is rain... The more I think, the messier it'll be about love. I don't really get. Maybe I get. I don't know. What does that have to do with rain? How is rain getting messier the more you think? I am the wind bell hanging at the corner of the roof, and you are the wind to whip me up. I still attempt to seize it wherever I go. I mean, I do be trying to look for... I do be out here trying, so I guess that one. Got a lot of ads for Utah today. Yeah, bro, I want to visit the USA. I freaking want to, dude. Y'all won't let me in. Oh, will you? I don't know. When you watch the romantic dramas, I think America doesn't let people in right now. Right? Well, that's what I've been waiting for anyway. When you watch romantic dramas, which kind of course would you prefer for the hero and heroine? They fall in love with each other and start growing old together. The hero kisses the heroine against the wall and declares ownership for her domineeringly. The heroine falls in love with the hero secretly, fantasizing about the scenario staying with him. The hero is a love rat. Dunk, 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 dunk. On and off again with the heroine. Yeah, do they fall in love and are happy together forever? Only based on your preference. OWO. Which kind of animal will you choose as a pet with no consideration for whether its care is complicated or not? Monkey. Fawny monkey. Which kind of books do you read most frequently? Fiction. No, reference books. Literature. Fiction. Except for clothes, shoes, luggage, and bags, would you pay special attention to the brand you choose articles for daily use? Not clothes. So, like, food? Like, branded food? Or, like, cosmetic products, I guess. Yeah. I guess I buy, like, well-known but not, like, super luxury. What do you want to have if you can choose one more sibling with no consideration of conditions in your life? I have older sisters, and I have younger sisters even, and I have a younger brother, and I adore all of them. So I guess I don't really need... I have littles, but then I'm used to being the oldest, and I like being the oldest. But I guess maybe in terms of, like, having that, like, extra element in life, like the influence. But then I have people in my life who I consider like that. I'd say. Like I already have, like, a couple people who come to mind when I think of, like, an older brother, and like a person who comes to mind who I think of like an older sister. So, like, I don't know. I guess like an older sister. After identification, you are... What does this mean? I'm a Tome Seam, a Tommy Semi. That's me. I've always thought that's me. I'm so glad this quiz exists so it could tell me that I'm a Tommy Semi. Seam. I'm like a teen girl who apparently are tops though. So you know what? Look, I'm not even gonna. There you go. Can I tweet this? Let's tweet this one. I just did a quest. I just did a quiz to find out if I'm like a top or a bottom. Turns out I am a teen girl. No, honestly, not the answer I was expecting. I was low-key thinking it would be like, you are a top or you are a bottom. I wasn't expecting to get, my ratio of top to bottom is top. Come and see whether you will push me over or be kissed against the wall by me. Can I pass the US citizenship test? Only 9.7% of US citizens get a perfect score. I'm gonna say almost definitely not. Like, no chance. Please select the state in the map. Can't open the door. Can I just, like, link my Sporkle America Simp quiz? That's New York. Please select, that's Hawaii. Is this, no, I can't be bothered. If this is what it's gonna be, apparently this ad was removed. I didn't even see what it was. If this is what it's gonna be, I kinda can't be bothered doing this right now, to be honest. Also, I'm rusty. I always get these mixed up. So that was Colorado then? Frick off, I'm passing this. New York. Hawaii. California. Texas. Florida. Colorado. How was I wrong both times? What? Or was I right? No, I've second-guessed myself here. This is Colorado. So the flashing one is Utah. I'm right. I guess there must just only be, like, that just must be all the questions then, I'm guessing. I thought it was going to do all of them, and then when I thought it was, like, going to go through all of them, but then because I got it wrong, it skipped ahead. Like, you had to get as many as you could until you get it wrong. So it threw me off. But no, I'm sure that's Utah. President every 4 years. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Virginia, the Declaration of the Emancipation Proclamation. I'm just gonna look. This sounds like it makes sense. I don't know who Susan B. Anthony is. She didn't make the first flag. That was Betsy Ross. What did she do? The way the question phrases implies that she didn't do, like, she wasn't the first woman elected because, like, the way that grammatically, I'm trying to just, like, break it down. So this tells me that she did one of these two things. Fought for women's rights? Yeah, I'm going to go fought for women's rights, but I don't know. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because they didn't have self-government, because the British... And then this one's just... This isn't, like, even American citizens. This is just me being stupid, because this involves the British, and I don't have a clue. Taxation without representation. Because the British Army stayed in their houses. Maybe. Name one state that borders Canada. Washington. What do we do to show loyalty when we say the What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Just America, I think? The United States? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Oh, I should know this. I want to say Thomas Jefferson? I don't know. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? Again, I've consumed this fact in my life. I don't remember it. If I was trying to become an American citizen, I would just study and I would just know this off the top of my head. July 4th, 1776. What did not the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence. That'd be funny. If that'd be a good bit if they released a Declaration of Independence and it would just, like, that wasn't what it was. Said the United States is free. I'm just gonna do like this one. What is the supreme law of the land? Copyright law, yeah. The Constitution, right? I think the Constitution, maybe. How many amendments does the Constitution have? I think I want to say 21, but in my head it's always less than I think it is. I think it's 21. Or 27? I'm sure it's 20 something, but and also I think it's less. How many US senators are there? Is there just one for every state? Is that, but then 50, but then how many states? Isn't this like I'm just going to say 50. That feels like a nice round number. To apply for US citizenship through naturalization, you must complete the form. Again, this is the sort of thing that you would just know if you were doing this, right? If you were going through this process and you didn't know, then you don't deserve it. But I'm not going through this process, so I don't know. Who's in charge of the executive branch? The Secretary of State, maybe. I'm just going to say Secretary of State. We elect a U.S. Senator. Sure, yeah, 4 years. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Is this a trick question? This is like the question at the end of The GOAT, where it's like, who is the greatest person of all time? And it's like the overseer, the overseer, the overseer, the overseer. This is a little. Yeah, 2 probably. I hope one of those wasn't actually like in the system as the right answer, or I will be pissed. And like the other 3 are wrong. What does not the judicial branch do? Judicial branch. Declare wars. What are the 2 major political parties, Democratic and Republican? Yeah, that sounds right. Those are the ones that are always fighting. Which one is not a national US holiday? It's got to be Halloween, right? Surely. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What piece of land did the United States buy from France? I don't know, man. From France. Alaska. Who did the United States fight against in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who were the 2 US presidents during World War II? Ooh, okay, do the math on this one. Eisenhower and Truman. Woodrow Wilson. Eisenhower and Truman. Barack Obama was succeeded by who won the 2016? Donald Trump. That's not terrible. Above average. I feel like this is the sort of thing you probably need to do like really, really well to actually pass it. You probably need like pretty close to perfect. But that's not bad. For someone who didn't at all study for it, off the top of my head, I'll take a 79. I wish you could see the right answers on these things. Should we tweet this one, by the way? Tweet this one. I got 79 on the US Citizenship Test. Can you pass it? People are breeding digital horses and spending real money. Ramsey loves strange spaghetti in his mouth. You know what I was saying about how I only go on the second account now because I don't have like a mess of a feed. It's got a nice, fresh, clean feed. That's the shite I'm talking about. Less than 3% of people can name 32, all these 32 famous, the Earth is coming, ... Whoa, they weren't lying. Okay, so that's going to be New York. Bro, they've completely switched this up. Where did this come from? They've been the same format this whole time, and then they just throw a globe at me. That's Tokyo. This would be... Oof. That's Sofia, I think. I think the Czech is more over here. Is Bulgaria that far across? Yeah, it must be. It's not Moscow. So I think that's Sofia. That's Mexico, and it's got to be Mexico City. I think it's northern Mexico. Not lit. I think that's, yeah, I mean, it's got to be Barcelona. I honestly thought Barcelona was further. This feels really far to the side, but Paris is more northern. Like, Paris is central France. This feels like stuck somewhere between, like, Spain and... That's got to be Barcelona, right? Because Catalonia is, like the top right, I think. Oh, it's moving. Yep, okay, there's a big eToro ad. Can you still see this? Because this just got moved down massively. Yeah, just about. You can see it enough. I think it's Barcelona. Obviously, Lisbon's in Portugal, and Zagreb, Croatia's further over here. Although, Zagreb, Minkus, flashbacks. I assume that's Barcelona. Bro, this ad's massive. Ooh, now we're getting a little tricky. I think that's Dubai. I don't know. Dubai's one of those cities that people are always talking about that I don't really know where it actually is. Now we're getting a bit tricky. So this is San Francisco. But is it tricky as in, like, if we start to get multiple cities from the same country? That could be a little tricky. So obviously not Rome. Obviously not London. Obviously not Paris. So I assume that's Berlin. Although, again, in my head, Berlin is, like, this looks like Holland, map-wise. But there's obviously no way that this is any of the others, so I assume that's Berlin. Right, so I assume that's Osaka, because we had Tokyo earlier when it had to be Tokyo. Here we go. This is tricky. I have no idea. I think Beijing is further, I think Beijing is somewhere around here. I think it's south, but more central. So I think it's either Shanghai or Jiangsu, which is where Moussa Dembele went. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna just go Jiangsu or Wangshu. I can't remember how it's pronounced. I'll be honest. I'm not brilliant at that, so I apologize if I mispronounced that. Oof, this is tough actually. Milan or Rome? Look, Rome's up there, but I'm sure Milan is north. I'm sure these are both like. In my head, Milan is northern Italy, and Rome is like central Italy, and this is central, like this is somewhere between central and north to me. This is very fucking close, unless Milan is somewhere else. Turin is right at the top, right? Like north Italy is Turin, which we were talking about the other day. Torino, we were doing a group crossword, and Torino was one of the answers. I think that's Rome. That looks, because Rome is like up here. Maybe Milan's south actually. So this is Istanbul. If that's pointed where I think it is, that's Istanbul, which is top left of Turkey. Istanbul is, bro. I can't even tell. I think that's Chicago, but like I can't tell where the border is on this map. Cause Ottawa is like somewhere around here, and I think so. I guess like yeah, roughly that's Chicago. It's a little bit difficult where that's pinpointed. Oh, that's difficult, you know. I think that's Bangkok. Yeah. Bro, that's I guess Houston. They're pointed at weird spots, and then this is somewhere. That's either like top. I can't tell if that's top right America or bottom right Canada. It's obviously not Vancouver. I think so. It's got to be Boston then. I think. Just in process of elimination. Okay, so this is Brazil. So I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna go São Paulo. And then this is right. So it's not Egypt. I think it's Athens. Because this looks like it's not pointed at Turkey. This looks like it's pointed at Greece. That said, I can't really tell. And Ankara is the capital of Turkey, and I think that's further like more south and like central. Johannesburg, Cape Town. I just don't know. That's tough. Dude, they're getting tough. Ho Chi Minh. It's not Vietnam. Sorry, it's not Ho Chi. Manila? Is this Manila? Ho Chi Minh. What's Ho Chi? Ho Chi Minh used to be somewhere else, right? Which one? What was Ho Chi Minh used to be? Right. Austria feels. It could be Austria, but that feels a little further north. That feels like Hungary to me, because in my head, Austria is like further up, slightly, ever so slightly further up. This feels like Budapest. This is fun. I like this. It's difficult because the marker isn't very precise, and you can't like zoom or anything. I have absolutely no chance on this one. This could easily be Perth or Melbourne. I have no idea. I don't know Australia very well at all. Again, see, this is funny. Manchester is my city, but like it's so small and the marker is so massive that could easily. So it's obviously not Dublin. It's obviously not Paris. That could be Glasgow or Manchester. This is my exact point. Yeah, Manchester is Northern England. Glasgow is. I mean, the marker covers the entirety of Scotland. So this could be Glasgow. I think it's pointing at Manchester. That looked like it was pointing at Northern England rather than anywhere in Scotland, I think. So this, I guess, is Brussels, just from roughly where it is. I don't even know what island that is. That's not Madagascar, because it's not off Africa. I don't think that's Fiji. I guess, is that Samoa? I don't think I knew where Samoa was. I guess this is... It's Brasilia or Sao Paulo, but we had Sao Paulo earlier, and I hope that was right, so I'm going to go Brasilia. And then this is Saudi Arabia, so I guess it's the Saudi Arabia option. Riyadh? Is that... Okay, I was going to say, is that pointing at Portugal or the north of Africa? Portugal isn't an option. You know what? This is actually tough. I know it's not Egypt, but I don't know... I think Tunisia is further over, right? But is this Morocco or Libya? I think that's maybe Libya? I know what the flag looks like, if that helps. Dude, again, this is tough. I think Somalia's on this side, and then what's like next to... I don't think it's Kenya. Dude, this is difficult. So it's not United Arab Emirates. It's not South Africa. I think it's... So it must be Tanzania, maybe. I think Kenya's further south. Bro, I'm struggling at... This is difficult, man. That... I mean, you can't see any water. So it's not Pittsburgh, and Indianapolis is like further over here. That could be... Milwaukee and Minneapolis are very close, considering how big this marker is. They're not that close. But considering this marker, I think that's Minneapolis. I think Milwaukee would be further over. I'd like to think the marker would be further over to the east of Milwaukee, and that's Minneapolis. And then I can't even tell which country that's pointing at. I think that's pointing at Stockholm. No, or Oslo. I can't tell. And then I have no idea, man. Fucking Wellington. So like, I'm a little embarrassed. That's not great. That's I was hoping a little bit better. 23 out of 32. I was waiting for a rating. I was hoping I'd get a rating on that one. But didn't it say like, hey, this quiz is really hard? It reset the page, so I don't know. It said this quiz was like kind of difficult, right? So like, I'll take that. That's not brilliant, but I'll take that. Is love at first sight for me? It's the feeling of instant and extreme attraction to a person that you met for the first time. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your looks? Like about in the middle somewhere, I guess. Do you think there's someone? Do you know someone that had a crush on you? How many were there? I've been in one relationship, so I hope at some point at least that she did. So I can't say nobody, but then I don't think it's a few people because it's not like anyone's ever. I think it's like one. I think it's like one person, so I guess, but I don't want to put nobody because I feel like that'll take the quiz a certain way. Suppose you were a student and found a love letter on your desk. How would you feel? Definitely a prank. How many people have shown their love for you so far? Like that type of love, I guess. Again, probably just the one would be. But then I'm not convinced that was ever. I don't know. This one's a little more personal than I thought it was going to be, so we're just going to skim through this one really quickly. Would you consider yourself a romantic person? Heck yeah, baby, all the way, all day. When you notice that someone is watching you in secret, you feel like none of these. Like in public, I'd feel a little weird about it. So I'm just going to say it's no big deal. Do you get a lot of attention in class or at work? I'm not really noticed. Do you like attention from others? I was talking to friends about this the other day. Not like kind of, yes, because I make YouTube videos, so obviously that is kind of like the point. But then like no, I like attention from like the people that I already care about, or like certain people I want attention from, and then I get attention from them, and it like makes me very happy. But then like from randos, not really. But like yes, to the people that I want attention from, like you know, like friends and stuff, yeah. On a weekend afternoon, fresh out of bed, if you go to the local convenience store to buy something, you will feel lazy to dress up and simply head downstairs. Wear a hat to hide your face, yes. What will you do if someone you like walks past you? Imagine what it is to be her? What? Psycho? What the heck does that even mean? What do you mean? Imagine what it's like to be... I think that's a little bit... I've never heard of someone doing that before in my entire life. Imagine what it's like to be them. Make a guess about his or her love life. That's also a little bit fucked. I'm just gonna say look straight ahead, because out of those options, that's a little Buffalo Bill. I'm gonna be quite honest with you right there. Could you tell if a new friend has a crush on you? I don't believe that's something that has happened. So like, if it did, probably not. But then like, I don't think I'm that like type of person really. That's really an issue. So I'm just gonna be like, no, not sure. What is your attitude toward making new friends? Like, I'm picky on, like, who I, like, trust and stuff, and or, like, who I get to, like, let know me. I'm very picky about that, or, like, who I end up becoming close friends with, but I've been making new friends all the time. Went to the pub for the first time this weekend since before this last lockdown, so, like, 4 months. We got put at a table with two people I've never met in my life, and we're gonna meet up again at some point and be friends now. So, like, I guess I've been making friends all the time in that sense. Sharing a piece of astonishing news with your friend, you sound... very excited, body language. But I also speak all the time, lots of that. I do lots of speaking. How would you define your personality? A little sensitive. I always think others are gossiping about me. Very casual and relaxed. I am somewhat introverted, but I like hanging around with my friends. Yes. After a tiring day, a different group of friends ask you to hang out. What will you do? Go to a nightclub to relax? Look, I'm going to be honest, I like nightclubs. I've become a clubbing person in like a recent year or two. I was a little late to getting into them compared to most people. I don't think that's what they're for though. Like, who goes to a nightclub to relax? Again, this is a little psycho. I don't know anyone who goes to a nightclub to relax. Like, that's kind of the opposite, right? Isn't the point that you don't? But that's not what you... I don't think that's what they're for, dude. Have a coffee with a friend you are flirting with. Again, a group of friends ask you to hang out. What will you do? Have a coffee. Like, I don't get it. Ditch my friends? Not really. I'd probably just go out. It depends what they were asking me to do. Do you often run into someone that makes you extremely happy? I don't run into people very often at all because I very rarely leave the house. Hopefully more soon, though. You are talking with your friends and you suddenly trip and fall down. I mean, yeah, I'm going to crack a joke, but what do you mean break the ice? It's my friends, dude. Why are you being weird about it, dude? I'm going to crack a joke. You are talking to a friend who is getting riled up about the subject of discussion. Let's just continue to patter. Making a new friend at a party, you will first smile and say hello. Introduce yourself. Sure. Probably just say hello. If you find out that your crush likes you back, good work. I don't know, but I mean, yeah, sure, I'd be happy. Probably. I'd probably die on the spot. Do you often get together with your friends? I mean, it's been COVID, but like now that COVID's over, yeah. I will be doing that a lot. Why are you single and unable to... Anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. I didn't realize we were gonna be personally attacked right now. I didn't realize realme.com was gonna be personally attacking me right now. Excuse me. I feel like this took a little bit of a turn to be. Why are you single and unable to find a partner? What? What's up? What? What? This was. I thought these were light-hearted, fun little BuzzFeed quizzes. Do you believe in love at first sight? Why are you single and unable to find a partner? Hey now, let's just like, you didn't need to attack me like this, I think. I mean, like, what? I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna put this because that's depressing. I'm not gonna be that guy. Oh, because I'm just so ugly. Oh, no one would love me. Because, like, what? Come on. I'm an adult. But, like, one of these, dude. I can't sarcastically say I'm an adult when I'm doing these stupid quizzes on my YouTube channel right now. I have become accustomed to the bachelor's life. That's not true. I do be looking for another person. I put quality before quantity. I mean, that's technically true because I'm not, like, a Tinder person. I don't really go on, like, I don't really go on dates. I don't really date around or, like, go on Tinder or anything like that. I tend to, like, be into someone and then, like, sink way too much of my time into that one person, even though I know they're never going to be interested back, and then eventually give up and then move on to like the next one person. That tends to be, so I guess I would be this one. That makes sense. Quality over quantity rather than going on lots of dates. Which of the following jobs appeals to you most? I like books.
what would you do if the cafe you used to go to with your friends suddenly closed down? I don't like change, so I'd be sad that it disappeared, but I'm probably going to say that my friends are the more important ones. What is your sexual orientation? What is your gender? What are you looking for in a partner? I don't know about this one. I am mature. Your chance of being
Loved at first sight. I thought it was like me falling in love with someone at first. Snubbed stranger. Bro, I didn't know I wouldn't do this quiz if it was my chance of being loved. My chance of being loved is 55%. I thought this was like, what are my odds of falling in love with someone at first sight? You are not really putting much effort to be the target of someone's affection. Try harder. It's try.
My friends looking at this right now saying, please do not try harder.
Please don't try harder. You've tried hard enough. Please stop trying harder. Not putting much effort in. My chance of being loved at first sight. Let's test the components of my soul by my phone number. Please enter the last 4 digits of my number. Okay, I can't do this on camera. I'm going to blur it and I'm just going to see what it says. I'm done. Show me the results. I am 10% stubborn, 41% scheming, and 47% queen, baby. This one goes out to the girl boss reading this right now, which is me. Go off, queen. Me, I'm the queen. Let's do a reaction test, baby. Tap anywhere to start. What am I supposed to do? Wait for green. Oh, that's not fair. I don't like green. Don't blink. Wait for green. Ah! Slow. I don't process green very quickly. I can't see it. It's invisible to me. It's invisible, dude. Wait for green. Ah! Wait for green. Tap for the next round. Wait for green. I think I'm going to wait for green if you don't mind. Just going to wait for green a little bit. Ah! Oh, that one felt good. Pathetic. Slow. Average. Above average. Poggy. It should be better than that, considering I'm a goalkeeper. So I've always wondered if I like him. I want to take this quiz right now to see if I have a crush on him. We have all had a crush on someone at some point in our lives, and it is a fluttery feeling best described as butterflies in the stomach. Do you feel hung up on a particular someone and unsure if you should pursue the infatuation or call it quits? Take this test to answer the questions as truthfully as possible. By doing so, if you should follow through or not. Attention, this test works only for people you know in real life. What brings you here? I just felt interested in this topic. Please think of a specific him. Did you interact with him in real life? Oh, I said I can't do celebrity crushes. I don't know about this one. Yeah, we're just going to leave that one behind if you don't mind. And then we'll just we'll do one more to close it up. You know, I'm going to be honest, I think I've mentally tapped out, so I may call it. We've hit the bottom of the website. Perfect timing, dude. With that, let's bounce. Let's tap out. Thank you very much for joining me on this arealme.com journey. It's been a good one. I've had a good old time. I've had a good time. It's been enjoyable. It was just something to break. Fucking hell, this video is an hour and 6 minutes long. I know it took like... I know I had to go and do other stuff. But too long. I just wanted to break the Skyrim up. Speaking of, I need to go record Skyrim right now. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I'm glad to hear it. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday, maybe? Or this is going to go up on Friday, maybe? Or the weekend, who knows? I don't know when this is going up. I hope you guys are having a great week, or had a great week, or whatever the frick. I don't know when this is going up. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. Let me know what other stuff I should do, because I ran out of ideas months ago. Thanks for watching. Later, guys. Bonk!